Hello and welcome to the first highlight video of the GTA Formula E Championship. I'm your host Nintendo Core 666 and now you can see the grid on the screen. Trusk secured the first pole of this season, closely followed by Nico and moderated account. A notable change here is that Ataza is reserving for E-Assassin in P6. In P11 we see Axel reserving for Paga. In the last place we see FinnDNF, who wasn't able to pick a car in time. Of course we start the race with our leader as we skip through the positions here, and now we see Trusk as the stickies goes off. He manages to keep his pole position, closely followed by Nico. J-Luke got a decent start as well and managed to keep his 10th position. Now let's jump into Elusive's perspective, who had a little bit of trouble in the second corner. He was rammed in the back by Kartenhund, and then we see Simon trying to avoid this incident, ramming me into the back, and I crash into the pole. Simon of course waiting for me as I take my position back. Now we are back with J-Luke and Shady. We see Shady in corner 3 getting a slight oversteer there and Jamie being able to capitalize on the situation. Straight behind him are Axel and Blown Tire, who also try to overtake Shady. They go too wide into the corner but manage to keep it collision free. Now we see the most severe incident of the race, Apex hitting Ataza in the back. Even though it was a lag tagout, it's stated in the rules that he has to wait. Then we see Will getting pushed from behind. A little bit of trouble in the first lap really there. Back to the leading group, we are following moderated account here, who is chasing Nico. And as you can see now we are switching to Trusk's perspective because he clipped the Apex there unfortunately, and Nico running straight into him. Yeah, Peppers and moderated being able to capitalize on this mistake. They are now the leading group, moderated in first, Peppers in second. A little bit of an unexpected lead there for moderated. To be honest, I didn't have him on the list, but GG anyways to him. Great maneuver, and let's see how it goes on. Now we see the last corner of the first lap from Nico's perspective, and we switch right back to Pepper's perspective, who is trying to get the overtake done on moderated account. And we switch back to my perspective because I had an incident in the last corner. Simon running into my back because of a slight lag hit of Mark before I had to brake, and yeah, shit happens. Meanwhile we see Brady's perspective getting a good run through the first corner, taking the inside line against Apex, and he manages to stick to the inside, and there he goes past Apex. Trusk of course after his first lap incident had to adjust his pit strategy. So he went into the pits early on, as you can see on the screen right now. Back once again to the leading group, now from Flaming's perspective. He is getting a good run on Peppers. Peppers did not take a good line there through the first corner, and on the second corner he tries to overtake him on the outside but didn't quite manage to do so, and he stays in third for now. Here we see FinnDNF chased by Blown Tire. Same situation basically, Finn coming slightly on the dirt there, Blown Tire taking the inside line, managing to overtake him on the long straight. Next up we see Axel with a long maneuver against Shady. Shady coming on the green there, entering back to the track. Axel with a huge overspeed, going through the chicane with high speed there, and they are pretty much side by side through the next chicane. and Axel will try to get the overtake done before the last corner, before the back straight. This got close again, but Axel managed to keep the position, and now he's in 8th place. There we are, back with our leader moderated account, entering the last hairpin before the start-finish straight. He's doing a really good job there in front. He's putting down some fast laps under steady pressure from Peppers, who's right behind him still. We'll see in a second. Now we switch to Peppers' view. As you can see, really close action there. The battling goes on for about 10 minutes now. So it's really intense right up in the front. Here we see Peter Oliver. On his right, Nico exited the pits. He can keep his position around the outside, staying in 13th place. Peter Oliver now in 14th. Nico, of course, took an early pit stop because of the first lap incident with Trusk. And back to the two guys in front, Moderated and Peppers. Peppers getting the overspeed through turn 2 and trying to get the overtake done on the slightly bended straight there. But Moderated keeps his first position for now. Let's see how it looks from his perspective going into the next corner. Peppers on the outside there, doesn't manage to overtake him, and it stays like that for the next corner as well. So Moderated is safe for this moment. Hopping on Flaming's perspective for a second there, he gets a really good run on the back straight and through the last hairpin, and he manages to keep the overspeed on Peppers. Peppers clips the wall slightly there, and Flaming Gun almost overtaking him, slight contact there, a little love hug, and yeah, you see Flaming almost in front there, but Peppers on the inside for the next corner, so it's easy for him to defend and to keep his second position. Flaming still in third, but a really nice maneuver there. Just a tiny incident here, Elusive Russian going into the back of Kartenhond spinning, Elusive of course slowing down, still in 17th position. Really quick guy, but not on the top at this race. We see both of the leaders going wide there onto the green, and Peppers clips the inside and the same spot where Trusk did. He flips over. Now we see it again from Flaming's perspective, who was able to capitalize on the mistake. He's now in second place, so a double lead for Team Edams. Here you see Nico chasing me, and everyone knows that I can't drive in front of Nico, so I make a mistake. Nico and Trusk go through. Now Trusk in 13th position, Nico in 14th. Next up, Finn DNF making a nice move on Kartenhond. He manages to get the cutback right and take in 18th position. Blown Tire in 10th place with a slight oversteer in the last turn before the back straight. Nico creeping up slowly and now in 11th place. He manages to go side by side with him next to the pit lane. Let's see how it turns out in the hairpin, in the next hairpin. Nico goes wide here, tries for the cutback, but Blown Tire sticks to the inside. Nico with a slight hit there, Blown Tire into the wall, and Trusk is right behind. Now we see basically two battles at the same spot at the same time. First up we have Shady against Axel. Shady trying from P7 to get into P6 against Axel here, defending on the outside, and he manages to grab the spot. Really well executed from him there, but it's not over yet. For now we switch to Trusk and Nico, as I said, at the same spot. Trusk trying to get the 10th position. You have to remember both of them have taken the pit stop already, so they are quite up the front there. And let's take a look back into Shady and Axel's battle. Axel now on the inside for the next corner, and he manages to get P6 back. Really well executed there. Back to Trusk and Nico. Nico on the inside there, but Trusk getting the overspeed, slight hit in the back there, but nothing too special. Trusk still with the overspeed, but on the outside for this one. On the little downhill section, Nico loses a bit of time. Trusk gets the overspeed and into the next corner will pull to the inside and manage to get the 10th position from Nico. Back to Team Edams in P1. Flaming getting the run up on Moderated at the end of the back straight, and he pulls to the inside. Of course it's a team, so basically what they did is try to avoid a collision. Flaming grabs the first position there, really well done there. Let's check it from his perspective again, as you see the replay there. Sticks to the inside, no need for a cutback for Moderated there. not wanting to cause a collision. Next up, we see DJ Matt and Apex Whiteout into the last hairpin. Apex with a slight hit there, Matt trying to re-enter the track, and he hits Apex. And now Apex flips over, Matt has to wait behind the bush. Apex re-enters the track and Matt goes as well. Unfortunate there, but nothing to penalize. You can see the split times on the left between the first Flaming and the third Peppers. Only 4 seconds, so it's really close up there. And then in the next clip you see Peppers going wide, losing his third position because he tries to explore the beauty of the nature of Grapeseed, let's say. Really good first half of the race for him, but really unfortunate in the second half. A lot of mistakes, a lot of chokes, as you can see in the next clip as well. He clips the barrier there in turn 2, and Sherrod manages to go through and grab 9th position. Now we see Moderated taking its pit stop, looking back so he can see when Trusk and Nico are approaching. He is still in second place there, but you can see Axel is creeping up in the pits. And there are Trusk and there's Nico, so he loses his second position, is now in 4th. Second to last lap, Flaming has to take his pit stop as well, of course. As he approaches the pit lane, try to look to the right side where you can see the cars going down the hill, and pay attention to the red car who is Elusive Russian exploring the white lines as well. Flaming in a comfortable lead right now, Trusk and Nico behind. What can I say about his race? It was really well done. After he passed Moderated, he just kept his position, kept his good lap pace, and he did a good job. So GG Flaming, well done. Now we hop on with Apex Whiteout, approaching me when I exited the pits into the last hairpin. Apex getting the inside, I'm on the outside getting the boost on the rumble strips there. Slight overspeed on my side, being able to keep my 15th position. Into the next turn I'm on the inside, that's beneficial for me as well, of course. And into the second turn, Apex just hits the brake a little too much and is on the inside. Clips the little inside hay bale a little bit, and yeah, I am back into 15th position and will keep it for the rest of the race. Now we spectate Flaming again, who's approaching the start-finish straight, and yeah, I think I've said everything. Really nice race from him. Trusk and Nico really close to him. You can see Trusk now in the end shot. Just 2 more scenes for this race. J-Luke chasing Blown Tire into the last corner there of the race. Blown Tire defending well. J-Luke trying to get the inside. Slight love bump there. Blown Tire keeping the front. No penalty given there, but it was just a racing incident, nothing to worry about. Now back on the start-finish straight with Mark, currently in 20th position, trying to get the run on Peter Oliver in 19th. He slightly gives him a bump in the back, and he is side by side almost with him at the start-finish line, but doesn't manage to keep the 19th position. Now let's take a look at the complete results for now. I'm skipping the podium, you will see why in a minute. Moderated in good 4th position. Taza surprisingly in P6, really good job from you there, mate. Didn't expect you that high up. Axel reserving for Paga in P7. Shady grabbing the last point in P10. I myself placed in 15th position. Not quite what I was expecting, but I can live with it, and as you will see in the second race I did a little bit better there. The last position goes to Simon. I know you had a lot of bad luck in this race, but I believe you can do better in the next weekends. Now back to the podium. Nico from Germany, Team Vanilla Unicorn in 3rd. Trusk from Poland, Team Banana Cars in 2nd. And of course, in the 1st place, Flaming Gun 7 from Finland, Team Edems secures the trophy for the day. Really well job from all of you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for racing clean. Thank you for sticking to the restrictions. And thank you for making it a joy for me to watch all the clips and edit the videos. Please make sure you check this channel for more updates on Formula E, and check also the description of this video, where I will link all the YouTube channels of the other guys racing in this championship. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.